We're good.
Woo!
Okay. Don't need the controllers anymore.
Nope.
Pigeonation Incorporated.
All right. St. Pigeonations Academy.
Of course, you're about to lose the voice of Shu.
That's fine. We'll play the kid in the library.
Shu doesn't come up.
I mean, he does, sort of.
I am away.
Why?
Have a good night at work.
I have no knowledge.
Oh, it's... There we go.
Ah!
Goodbye, street.
Goodbye, John. John! John. What should we name this character before you leave? What should we name it?
Oh, it didn't fit. It's like, what should we name this character before you leave?
Put B for you.
Before you leave.
Yes.
Bye.
What's the last name gonna be?
What? No, I hit your turn.
What should our last name be? Or should it just be Jessica?
Sure.
Yep.
Leave it.
Why not? Is before you leave Jessica okay? Duh. Yes. And boyfriend Christmas. Yes. Configuration saved. Do you want to? I'm just gonna skip this crap. Homeroom. You guys will not skip all of it since we've got people on stream. Superific math professor. Apparently, he's owned as a mathematician. Just goes to show how birth defines in all forms. Do we want to do? Oh, is it a little warm in here? That's annoying amounts of foreshadow. Do we want to do the creepy kid in the library, or do we want to do the teacher?
Let's.
What does stream want?
Yeah.
Do we want to pursue a romantic partnership with our teacher? Or with the weird, quiet kid in the corner in the library? Both are pretty depressing.
Depression.
I've got crippling depression! I don't have access to the chat. Daniel, return! Hatoful Boyfriend. It's like, I think I remember all of the things for them. Or we can just have stream pick what we're picking.
But then we might get an ending that we've got before.
True. Hatoful Boyfriend. Hatoful Beast.
Well, it's better than just the Coke with lime was on its own. It's not very good, though.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of diet.
There's taste pretty crappy. There's just some that are okay, though. Booty, 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 booty.
Library kid. Okay. I had to figure out which one we were doing. Alright, creepy library kid. I'm sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Reminds me, we have a transfer student. I'm just gonna skip. It's okay, I'm just gonna skip it. Because we've done this. Today is slipping by so quickly, I wonder why. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly any birdie here.
I can't read. As I was glancing past, any birdie turned into anhydride.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination.
Or the ghost.
Or not! A mourning dove stands in a dark corner staring in my direction. Cthulhu bird!
I was going more for just like these being the bird feet. And my head being the bird, I guess.
Draw this down. Just Mark's head on Native birdie feet. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? The gasp! We're doing the creepy library kid. Really? You can do it.
Okay, sure.
I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already! Oh, sorry! They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Blah. Were you waiting all summer for them?
Ellipsis.
He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Tosaka before you leave. A sophomore. What about you?
There's someone reading in the library.
You're...
Nageki. Fujishiro. Nageki.
Bond.
Freshman.
She's so cute. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
This humanoid portrait either has tiny irises or
Leave me alone.
tiny pupils
He's reading his book again.
and red irises or something weird like that.
Okay, sorry to bother you. Jerk. I keep meeting depressing people today. Yeah, I did Nageki first when I first played this game, and immediately regretted it.
Yeah.
Cause that was John was sitting in the other room, and I'm just like all teary eyed. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Pigeons." The pigeons. Now that I have that out of the way, there, I can talk. I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that? Gasp!
You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Here, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done.
I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I've just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is.
Hey,
Gasp! everybody knows him. I want there to be an anime for this game, guys.
You're
So
before
bad.
you leave, right?
How did you?
I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only hero.
I also have a really dumb name.
A single puppy in a field of green. Did you say you were a friend of someone?
Not exactly. I had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never had thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother.
Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. He's a genuine article in the flesh.
He is? Exclamation point, question mark?
He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu.
Adieu.
He's a bit of a bread.
Bread.
His bread.
He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about you, though. How fantastic is this?
Presents.
That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? Yeah, we're gonna...
So,
Whatever, we're gonna meet the creepy dude. Yay! I love the partridge. I wanna do his next. Wow, 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 son. Sorry if this is really disorienting.
I love how Okasan's portrait is just
It's just the pigeon. Well, it was that pigeon that was the inspiration for this game. Because it was pigeon owned by the creator. I think we want to choose the school council today. As you know, the school doesn't quite require you to join the club. You want to get the job to school. Oh! Okasan has time only for the track team! Who did his voice last time?
Daniel. A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
That's what she said. Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. We're gonna join the library staff.
Library.
Library!
Mama.
Library staff. Goodbye, everybody.
Everybody.
Today's elective day. What should I do? What do I do? Does it matter?
What do you?
Attend. Math. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Before you leave, level up. Wisdom increased by 5. I don't think it matters what you actually do as far as... I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books. It's on the 5th floor though, so it at least has a nice view. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come and ask me something. Ellipsis. Ellipsis. Ellipsis!
At least you have thumbs to twiddle.
There's nobody here.
The only one who does.
Dun, dun, dun.
I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away.
Well, you don't have those. Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist.
That's not depressing. Gasp. Nageki, where did you...
I've been here all along.
I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor.
You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay, I already know that.
You certainly seem to like this place.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Click. books are nice.
I like books. They're full of words. I like
Click.
to absorb the words and put them in my brain where they go and I can have them in there.
Why you know let me click? Thank
There it
you.
goes. They are.
Why don't you join the library, Staff Nageki? You could read whatever you want.
I already read whatever I want.
Touché.
You shouldn't slack off, Miss Receptionist.
And with that, he takes a book and is gone between the stacks. What a strange bird. Ring!
What are you supposed to do when you're a receptionist in the library?
I live in a cave. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh! Tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? Health first. I think I should have some udon and go to sleep. How do you
Where'd
cook
you get all that udon?
How do you cook the udon in the cave? With no electricity or anything. Like, except for break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Let's do Kazuyaki. Love breaks over. Sir, friends are out here talking to them. Talking to me. This is Norman. You're a funny girl. Wait, no, I haven't said anything yet. So I took a nap with Mr. Naki because that's not awkward. I wonder if he has some sort of illness. Okay.
Avian sleeping disease.
Today's election day. What should I do? Let's attend the music class. Hey, it's music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I think I'm going to fly off the handle. I'm wondering what those wings felt like. They looked like they were wearing ptarmigans on their heads.
Do you seek to mock the great masters, lowborn Philistine?
That's the other one.
Oh, right. Do you seek to mock the great masters, lowborn Philistine?
Yes. Ba-dam! I gained charisma. Before you I keep reading butt leave. Butt lover.
Once your butt leave accumulated, you should really take an ass vacation.
I imagine you're all aware, but Christmas Festival's right around the corner. Christmas Festival season already. Blah blah blah.
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
It's gonna be May. What are you getting into, Ryota?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Two somebodies.
Oh! Okasan will handle the marathon! Indeed he will! You do have a lot of stamina, Okasan. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
Yeah, you can always hold on and break a nail. But it's the sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first day of is always short nights inside cheerleading. Don't think any birdies still get inside. Bye, everybody.
Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Okasan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. You're gonna go to the library, because that's where your boyfriend
And
is!
hang out with the ghosts.
Today's the sports festival. What if I didn't make up my mind? What should I do? Go to the... library. May is practically summer already. It's too hot. I think I'll rest in the library. Ah, much better. It's nice to have it's nice that the AC is on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today.
It's not on. It is so not on.
Not on.
Exclamation
Not
point!
fecking on.
Nageki.
It's you, Miss Tosaka.
Whoa, he called me by my name.
They don't turn on the air condition. They don't turn the air conditioning on until June. It just feels cold compared to outside.
Oh, is that it? It would have been a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nageki?
Aren't you? I don't like it outside, so I stay in here. That's all.
I see.
Why are you sitting next to me?
Because that's where I'm positioned on the couch. Do you mind?
Not really.
Listen, our class president got duped into being a cheerleader and... Sorry.
No. Keep going.
And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind, I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam! We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Yes! I only took one math class the entire semester. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay! Shorp. The festival of the midterm is over. There's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. It does smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of brooms in front of the staff room. What are they doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on?
Salutations before you leave. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer.
He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard.
Pulitzer?
It says Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian?
Don't tell me you don't know who he is.
I think I've heard the name, but...
He is the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent.
I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous stream or not, but you can actually go to this blog. This blog exists.
I love it when they do that with stuff.
Yeah, when I first played this game, I was like, no. And I looked it up and I found it. I went, oh my god, there's a blog! Oh yeah.
He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon.
Do it. Google Brian Pigeon. Hold on, wait.
Do it now!
Do it now!
Get to the chopper!
Do the job! At least it was whenever I first played this game. I don't know if it was anymore. Okay.
Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu before you leave.
33 panel was ridiculous.
Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... Okay, go to the...
Storm to get more fire to start the war.
You again.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you ill? Not exactly. You can go ahead and do
Okay,
him, it's fine.
then why are you here?
I came here to see your pretty face. Why is my phone not working? I came here to skip class. I wanted to just skip class.
Get out.
Kicked out at the speed of light. I should probably take my school life more seriously.
Why does he have bottles of something labeled C40H15N?
Today's elective day. What should we do? We should attend math class. Why not? Anyways, I find myself wondering what the math we learn is good for. Woo! Now you're not allowed to remember big words. Is math class or nap time?
Nap class.
Nap class! Creep at 5!
Yay!
Radio's a 10. C10H15.
Today is Tanabata!
Isopropyl benzamine.
Oh, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? Wednesday is garbage day!
Precursors manufacture some drugs.
What should I wish for? To rule the world from the shadows. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows.
Oh, hello. Is that Pizza Target?
Mr. Nanaki!
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, though. Oh, I'm supposed to
Yep.
head home. Would you like me to walk you through your place?
No thank you, you're a creepy old man. I have been on some of them. No thank you, there's less merits to run.
Well, don't stay out too late.
You can't control me. I'm gonna go to the arcade! Today is election day, what should I do? Let's just go back and forth between math and music.
Well, I mean, music kind of is about oscillation.
Place in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? That's racist. Speciesist. Speciesist.
More like violinist, but classist, I guess?
That means something else.
What else about today? I'm not sure I did too well.
Well, Naga?
Ah, sir.
Well done. You got to use that. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Success. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seems long and sometimes it seems short. But either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today is the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki! No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Nage?
Please be quiet in the library.
Hello!
You're rather noisy today. Did you want something?
Nope, I was just wondering if you were here.
Of course. I'm always here.
He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good?
Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books?
It is pretty boring most of the time.
What do you like to read?
Huh?
You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next.
So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about... What about The Night on the Galactic Railroad? I liked it.
Too stereotypical.
Oh, Oh, sorry. You already read it, I imagine.
Yes. Though, I liked it too.
And so I spent the afternoon working in the library, occasionally exchanging a word with Nageki. Time flows slowly by. This sort of thing is nice too. Looking at the time. Let's try and skip through some of this, that way we can... Oh yeah, and this is
Yeah, all of that stuff.
Yeah. Eventually we'll have to do that story.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of homework. I need to... Forget it.
Forget a job.
Forget a job. I think I'll wait till college. Then I can skip lectures and go to work. I think I'll go with some birdie. I'm gonna invite
Nageki.
Nageki.
Can he go?
I'll invite Nageki. He needs to get out more. But I don't know his address or phone number. I'll go look in the library if the school... I'd go look in the library if the school weren't already closed. Now that I think about him, I only know him as the depressed freshman who's always in the library. I'd like to learn more about him, though he'd probably never tell me anything if I asked. Going out is too much trouble. I think I'll have some udon and go to bed.
Oh.
Today is my day as receptionist. There's nobody here, as usual. Maybe I should work on the newspaper. Nageki,
Yes?
do you have a minute?
What is it?
Want to write a book review? I'm working on the library newspaper and there's a corner open, so I thought...
Can't you write one yourself?
I'm always writing them. We never get submissions, so the book reviews are just turning into our personal soapbox.
Perhaps it would be better to remove them from the paper.
My thoughts exactly. I'd like to see how you'd rate one, though. Doesn't have to be very long, either.
I'll write one later. Leave the paper there.
Yay! Thank you! I think that's everything for the September issue. Whee! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today, right? I'm gonna be late. Sir, I'm sorry, I overslept. My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Huh? Oh. Wah. Anyway,
Hey, library.
I want to study in the library. The library should be open now. I think I'll go study. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I've prepared enough for my tests. I'd like to go study if that's all right.
Bye, everybody.
There are already a number of students working in the library. Looks like mostly third years. They've probably all decided on their colleges and careers already. Will I be that frantic this time next year? I wonder. Exclamation point. Nageki is here too, leaning against a bookshelf in a far corner. Nageki!
Miss Tosaka, did you need something?
Why are you over here? There are still plenty of seats open. You should sit down.
I don't mind standing.
You look like you mind. You don't like being near other birds. Is that it? He nods.
They'll just ignore me anyway, whether or not I go near.
Nageki, are you being bullied? He falls silent. If there's something wrong, I'd like to help.
Okasan's always having fun!
Yup, yup.
Yup.
What is this fun?
Focus, sir, focus!
Aliens.
Second term.
Second turn.
Huh? Is
Arctic
that
turn.
a student ID?
Backstreet Boys!
Whose is it? Someone from 2-2?
No,
They
Colin.
don't recognize. Should I find their classroom? They might
Colin,
already
that's
have gone
wrong.
home. So, well, any teacher will do, right?
Ah, another
Sir! I could probably skip through most of this, actually. Oh, today's an elective day. Attend
And
math class.
meth lab. I had hoped for something a little more interesting from an elective, but this is dull.
Just barely keep up, even though Mr. Nanaki explains everything so clearly.
This is all easy for you, Sakuya? Wow!
Are you trying to curry favor with me?
He looks happy, though. Hurry. Hungry. Before you leave, level it up. Who's
And now I saw butt leave.
butt lever.
Butt lever.
Good what the heck is going on?
Feather.
Blah blah blah. I'm gonna skip through this stuff too, because it's not necessary.
Chlorine. Bleach.
Today's a school festival or class decided to do in the cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have the day off. Guess I'll go look around. I wonder if Nageki's in the library today. Probably. I think I'll go buy something and hang out with him. Yep, door is open. Nageki.
Close it, please.
I knew you'd be here.
The door. It's loud outside.
Oh, sorry. You're staying in here even today? It's almost like this is where you live.
Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. You're kind of like a friendly ghost or something. It's reassuring to know you're here. Anyway, I brought you something. You're planning on staying here all day, right?
What did... cookies?
Yep. The birdwatching club was selling bird-shaped cookies. Aren't they cute? Have some.
Hey, why is the bird school of bird watching club? Spycraft?
Thanks. Or, you know, just like people watching.
Hearing him thank me makes me very happy, even if it was in a whisper. He even looks a little happier than usual. There's lots of other stuff too. The 30 years are doing a play and one class put together a god-tier haunted house. I was thinking of looking around a little more. Nageki, want to come with me?
No.
Oh no, he looks angry.
No, thank you. Go ahead if you want.
Well, alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to try and drag you out of here. I think he might actually live here. Now that I think about it, I've never seen him anywhere else. Maybe he comes straight here as soon as he gets to school?
Have you ever seen him leave school? Bum, bum, bum.
Midterms around the corner. Skip.
Midterms are in the bathroom.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
That would be terrible.
No!
Ah. Well,
Ah, sorry.
Oops.
Let's go home together.
no thank you.
He didn't even pause to think about it. Where do you live? I'll walk you.
I'm fine, really. Don't worry about me.
You always get mad when I suggest you go outside.
Don't jump to... If I could, I'd...
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll lock the door, so just leave the key there.
What if I could?
He's already reading again. I think I'm annoying him.
What about Brisa's semi-friendly?
My grades aren't looking very good. I need to work harder to recover before finals. And so I sat studying in the library, while one by one the other students filed to go home. When I look up, I'm alone.
They filed to go home.
Or not.
You have to turn
My,
it
how
over.
unusual. I think this is the first time you've sat down next to me, Nageki.
I want to talk to you.
You're nothing but surprises today.
I'll leave you alone if you're busy.
No, talk away.
I was shocked when you first came and talked to me, Miss Tosaka. You're the only one who didn't ignore me. No one but you has ever talked to me. That's why this is the only place for me.
That's terrible. Nageki, that's awful. Which class were you in? I'll talk to your teacher.
I'm not done talking yet.
Sorry, go on.
You think I'm being bullied, right? I thought that too.
You're not?
I don't think so, no. Being bullied might be better than this.
Better than this? Then what is he?
I'm not sure yet, though. When you talk to me, I remember things, sometimes. But it's still not enough.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Miss Tosaka, I think I'm...
A ghost.
Tosaka, you're here late.
Sir!
The school's already starting to close for the night. It's good to study, but working too hard on your own for too long can backfire on you. Lock the door and head home soon, okay?
On my own? Sir, what are you talking about? I'm not a... Huh? Nageki's gone. He was just here a moment ago. Where'd he go? Did he leap out the window and go home ninja style?
Ninja style.
Oppa ninja style.
Oh. Did good on exam.
Closing time already. I don't really have any reason to be here again until the semester starts up. Oh no! It's snowing. It was clear when I left. Crossing the wilderness to get to my home in a blizzard? I'd be risking my life.
You're still here?
Nageki! A book under his arm, the same as always. I do wonder about last time, but if he wants to talk, then he'll talk to me. For now, I won't bring it up. I was about to go home, but...
Snow?
I guess I'll have to wait until it stops. He makes a noise of agreement and sits down next to me with his book. He's been a little distant lately, but maybe he's warming up to me in his own way. What are you reading?
Dickens. A Christmas Carol.
Oh, it's Christmas Eve today, isn't it?
Please keep quiet in the library.
Sorry. I completely forgot. I guess this makes it a white Christmas. More like a whiteout Christmas, if you ask me. Looks like you're almost finished.
Yep. I just got to the part where Tiny Tim dies and Scrooge sees his own grave.
That sounds like a depressing story.
Weirdly, it's not.
You haven't read it? Even though you work here?
I'm a Buddhist, so Christmas stuff has never been...
Tim is a boy born weak who dies young. The protagonist, Scrooge, sees that will happen and tries to prevent it.
Time travel? I thought it was a classic, but it sounds kind of science fiction-y.
I can see that. It's not really the focus of the book, though.
I'd like to see the future. It would be nice being able to avoid getting into trouble.
I wouldn't like it.
No?
The future is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all there is to it.
And so we enjoyed the present point in time along with which we flowed. This is a nice way to spend Christmas, I think. It's also more of a romance holiday in Japan. The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting into incandescent glory! It's the first day of the new year. It looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. I'm gonna skip. Fulfillment in
Java bless.
Happy New Year, everybody. Aha, okay.
I hope you all had good vacations. Hey,
What a shocker.
shocker. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up! There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Nothing
Everything's
at
fine.
all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Oh, tomorrow is Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today's Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like. But apparently, it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for beans. Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is more of these mid-menus from racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy country mealy. No idea. I'll take these. I mean, the only real hint is that the racing blend is good for Sakuya because it's most expensive. Like, that's...
And of course, Oko-san. Or is it not?
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
He likes the hip scenes. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to get binge that special summer.
Give the beans.
Almost empty, as always. And unsurprisingly, the heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through February. The prevailing chill has earned the library the dubious honor of being one of the school's least popular places in winter.
And the rest of the year.
The few students here are bundled around the heater, so Nageki should be... There you are, Nageki. Sitting in the frigid corner, far from the... meager effects of the heater, as expected.
Please be.
Quiet in the library. Oh, can you somehow forgive my dreadful sin? Brr, it's cold here. Are you okay, Nageki?
I'm fine. Don't mind me, Miss Tosaka. Feel free to go sit by the heater if you're cold.
No, I'm fine. My house doesn't have a heater at all. Anyway, I have something to give you. It's Legumentine's, you know. Here, foxtail millet.
For me?
Yep, you're supposed to give beans to the most important bird in your life today. Do you want them?
Yes. Thank you.
He looks happier than usual. Or is it my imagination?
I often ate these when I was younger. This brings back memories. Thank you, Miss Tosaka.
You're welcome, Nageki. And now... Lots of requested books are going to come in today. I'll have to work through lunch. Sorting all these books takes forever. I think I just have the encyclopedias to do before I'm done. Huh? There's a note on the help desk counter.
Miss Tosaka, be here after the other students have all left. Fujishiro Nageki.
It reads like a challenge to a samurai duel. How fitting. I think this is the first time he's approached me. I wonder what it's about. Shing! Nageki, are you here? Nageki!
Here.
Nageki?
Hello, Miss Tosaka.
You startled me! How long have you been standing there?
From the very beginning.
So, what did you need?
I want to talk with you, Miss Tosaka.
Talk with me.
Continue our conversation.
What were we talking about? Bullying, I think. Okay, I'm all yours, Nageki.
I'm not sure where to start. I've noticed a lot since we last spoke together. Miss Tosaka? Let's go outside. Dun dun dun!
What? But he hates going outside.
Come on.
He stands up and walks over to the door. I follow, agitated.
You first.
Okay. Why does he want to go out all of a sudden? I should be happy, but... Huh? What's wrong? You said you wanted to come out here. He stands in the doorway, pushing against the open air. What are you doing? Mime?
Watch.
He walks back a little ways into the library and then runs forward, crashing into the air. Nageki, what? Thud. Womp. Question mark. He bounces off the invisible wall and falls back into the library. That's too good to be a mime act.
As I thought, I can't leave.
What?
I can't leave this room. I wake up in this library. After a while, I lose consciousness and wake up here again. And so it repeats. I said I'd come to understand the truth by talking to you, Miss Tosaka. You've probably noticed too, why no one else talks to me. It's because you a ghost.
They can't see you. I'm the only one who can see you?
Probably. I forgot why I was here, how I came to be stuck in this place. I've been alone here for years with no one to talk to.
For years?
My sense of time has broken.
Notice that he's more
He says
see-through.
it now.
I cannot feel or remember its passage. I've seen at least 5 school festivals go by. But then you came and talked to me. I had had no partner but myself for so long, and suddenly you wouldn't leave me alone. As I talked to you, I finally remembered why I can't leave.
Question mark.
I killed myself in this room, and so here I stay. My clock broke here, its hands turning meaninglessly, each day the same as the last. Alone, forever. No one is bullying me or ignoring me. I'm not here to begin with. I have no regrets. It was my choice to end my life here, after all. But I think I will miss you, Miss Tosaka. If I wasn't like this, I would have liked to talk to you more, for longer.
Nageki. I wrap my arms around him. I can feel him, softly. He's cold.
At first, sitting here alone was painful, but I grew numb over time. I ceased to feel pain. That feeling that I thought I had lost came back because of you.
I'll talk to you enough to make up for everyone else, Nageki. Maybe one day you'll be able to leave.
No.
Why not?
As I talked to you, I changed. I didn't notice until just recently. When you told me about this school, I was probably trying to take back the time I was never able to spend here. I never asked you to, but you relentlessly told me everything that was going on here. I already feel like I've spent a full year at this school. And now it's over.
His opacity's going down features.
I think the clock's hands are going to stop soon.
Nageki! His head is right next to mine, but his voice sounds muffled and distant. When I look down, his feet are already disappearing. Nageki, wait! We've never really talked like this before. I don't want this to be the last time.
Don't cry, Miss Tosaka. I'm already long gone. There's no one here to mourn.
But
There's just one thing I need to tell you before I go. The thing that I noticed. The secret that stopped my clock.
no, don't say it, Nageki.
As I filled up, I grew closer to disappearing. You're the one who made me disappear, Miss Tosaka. I can't stop it now.
But I still have so many things to tell you.
You've already given me more than enough. I'm satisfied. The secret? Thank you. I love you.
Pigeons. The end.
Oh,
Pigeons. I know, right?
She helped a ghost pigeon move on.
She did. We helped a ghost pigeon move on
yay.
by fast forwarding through all the other dialogue.
And so she blew up the library so they could be at peace.
Pigeon! Alright, we're like way over.
Yup.
Dreams and...
Thanks, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday. Thursday Throne, 9 p.m. Eastern. Where, let's see, last time we hit the very beginning of Assassin's Creed Revelations. And,
With more glitches
So, yeah.
than we're supposed to have been there at first.
yeah, it was a bit glitchy, but we found a way to fix it. Like, camera was all being like, "Arr, shake, 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 shake." And not only that, but like every character's wrists were doing like this weird thing.
Shake,
Like
shakes and all that.
the hand and the rest of the arm were fine. They were doing what they were supposed to,
Just
but
the-
just the wrists were like,
Wrist texture.
yep.
Flipping. Flipping
But yes, and
textures.
then next weekend should be Early Throne Special and the return of Quest for the Throne. Haven't done that in a long time. We'll be playing the recent King's Quest, well, relatively recent King's Quest thing. Heard really good stuff about it, and that'll be fun to return, see how Graham is doing. And yeah, and then next at 9 p.m. Eastern that day, something on here like this.
Eventually.
Eventually. So, thanks everybody, and hope to see you next time. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.